All right. So who gets the bottom bunk if you're in prison? Bottom bunk privileges. So I so happened to be at a compound where it was like open, where you got the security right here in the middle, which is the control center, where they got TVs and computers, but all of the housing is around it. So you got like you come in this way. So you got A pod, B pod, C pod, D pod, and you got the security that sit in the middle so they can walk around and look at everybody through like fiberglass, like bulletproof glass type shit. So in each A pod, B pod, C pod, D pod, it might be 50 bunk beds. So that's just one unit, and then you got maybe 5 units like that, where it got A pod, B pod, D pod, C pod. So y'all get to go out to rec yard and see the other pods sometimes. So while you here, everybody gonna want to get at the bottom bunk because the bottom bunk is convenient as far as going in your locker or just sitting down, putting your shoes on, getting dressed, or getting out the shower and lotioning up or putting your towel down or putting your boxers on or whatever. The top bunk, you got to keep on like some of them got a ladder where you can climb, but a lot of them you got to just use your force and like jump up there. So a lot of times they say older guys feel privileged to get the bottom bunk, but depending on age, you can get what they call a bottom bunk pass. If you get a bottom bunk pass, that means regardless, whoever on the bottom bunk, you can just show that pass, and they know they they got to get to the top. But a lot of times the officer will come in at first to enforce it. Like, hey, he got a bottom bunk pass, sir, you got to move. Now, whoever got to move, they're gonna be upset because it's convenient to be on the bottom bunk. So you got people that got a bottom bunk pass, they got bottom bunks, and then you got OGs that got bottom bunks. You got shot callers that got bottom bunks, and then you got some real niggas that got bottom bunks. They might be young. They ain't old, they ain't handicapped, they don't got no bottom bunk pass, but they got a bottom bunk bed. You feel me? I had a bottom bunk. You know why I got a bottom bunk? I'm ready to fight over this hoe. Yeah. I get to a unit and everybody coming in with their shit, ain't really nothing established. Niggas just putting their shit somewhere. Oh, I'm grabbing a bottom bunk quick. Kind of like you playing that little game where they play music and you keep going around. And then when the music stops, you got to hurry up and sit down. It be like that sometimes in certain units because everybody will get there like at one time. So it's kind of like first deals type shit. So it's like you and one nigga might be going towards the same bed, but you gonna size the nigga up like, hey, don't put your shit right there where I'm about to put my shit. I'm ready to fight over this hoe. And I come like that on everything. And when you come like that on everything, you better be ready for whatever. Cause there's gonna be some niggas in that bitch just like you that's saying, nigga, I'm finna get this hoe too. Uh-oh, you better be ready. Catch that exit though. Go square up with a nigga, whoever win, get the bed. You know what I'm saying? Whoever lose probably finna go to the infirmary. But check this out. I seen this white boy from Jersey. He had a bottom bunk. So this other bigger white dude come. He say, hey, I want the bottom bunk. So the white boy from Jersey like, damn, you just gonna make me get off the bottom bunk? I don't really want to fight over this hoe, but I had it first. So the other white dude was like, yo, like Debo them type shit, like, yo, get up there. So everybody in the tank kind of knew that this other bigger white dude had made Jersey get on the top bunk. So this one morning, the dude on the bottom bunk had a visit. But before they called to wake him up, I can't remember what we used to call it, but we used to call it something when you put this little mixture together. But he mixed together some shit that you take off hair off your face as a guy with some baby oil and some scalding hot water from this little spout in the front. So he got the scalding hot water, he mixed it with that baby oil and that shit that you put on your face as a guy to clear it off your beard, like if you don't want to shave. Some shit, magic shave or something. He whipped that shit up and it was scalding hot and he dashed that shit on that nigga face while he was still asleep. And nigga, ah, ah! was just screaming, but he was touching his face. Don't you know they called that man for a visit? We didn't see his face because he was screaming. They went to the infirmary, but he had a visit. When he came back from that visit, man, that nigga looked like Freddy Krueger, y'all. That nigga shit had melted. That shit was so ugly. And I seen he learned his lesson. He got his big ass on that top bunk after that. They didn't even move him out the unit. In-house, inmate shit. Sometimes the officers just unlock the doors and let the inmates in and out. Whatever go on in there, it's like, that's on y'all. Y'all got to figure that shit out. Some officers curl, but some officers, they don't. So you end up on one of them units, your ass better get it how you live. You better be on them push-ups.